Thank you, Chair. I guess my first question is, has the master contract been awarded for debris removal?
So we've, given the cultural sensitivity, we won't have one master contract. We're going to have 5 different prime contracts. One specifically for cultural awareness, cultural sensitivity, cultural training, and providing the cultural monitors and archaeologists. Again, there won't be one, and we haven't awarded any contracts yet, pending the final disposal site determination.
So what would the other 4 contracts be besides cultural monitoring?
So the intent is to use one contractor to do residential properties, one contractor to do the public properties, and one contractor to do the commercial properties, because they all have very different requirements on how we're going to do those cleanups.
And then any special precautions for the industrially zoned areas, or would that just be under commercial?
That would be commercial. Yeah, industrial commercial would fall under the same. And a lot of that will be the demolition work that we discussed previously, and the cleanup requirements will be different, working under the state of Hawaii.
And then for the building or the lots in phase 1 that have a red or a yellow placard, they don't get the green from the EPA. Is there an opportunity still yet for the owners to sift through before the debris removal, or no?
I would defer to the county, as that's a safety issue.
So currently, you're referring to the red, yellow, and green placards that have currently been issued. US EPA is not responsible for issuing those placards. They are the ones issuing the all clear household hazardous waste placards. I know there are quite a few placards being pushed out, but the red, green, and yellow ones are currently being issued by County of Maui Department of Public Works through they have been doing building assessment, structural assessment programs to determine the safety of these buildings. That does not prohibit any resident from re-entering their property. The placard is simply a warning that those properties may have free hanging or freestanding structures that, given a strong gust of wind or rain, could potentially fall over. But there will be given ample opportunity for people to go in and sift for belongings. For specifics on that, I would speak with Maui Emergency Management Agency, as they're the ones currently managing it right now.
And then some of the residents contacted me that they have a specific rock or rock wall or kumu ulu tree or burials, and if they sign the right of entry, they can avoid the Army Corps can avoid those areas that they map out. But then what happens to those areas? Like, do they still get tested for toxicity and stuff like that? Can they just be left as is?
So we have a copy of the right of entry, and there is a place to put a sketch on the back. So in general, if the specified resources within the ash footprint, it may have to be taken because it's been impacted. But we'll work with the cultural resource monitors that we are specifically hiring for that to determine how we're going to do that work. They have the authority to stop work or pause work. And then the archaeologists, the State Historic Preservation Office, and FEMA's Environmental Health and Preservation Officer, we can all make a determination at that time what we can do with that resource. But first and foremost, they should map it on so that it's identified so that we can have that discussion.
So for like a kumu ulu tree or family burials that are around the kumu ulu tree, then it will have to be removed.
So typically, if they're underneath a tree, that's not a hazardous material. It's only the structural debris that's considered a hazard.
What about your 6-inch scrape, though?
That does not include anything outside of the structural ash footprint. So we will leave intact everything that we can. The sole purpose of this is to remove that material that burned from structures, cars, but trees, again, are not hazardous. It's just like a forest fire.
So it could be left.
So those will be left. That tree, however, depending on the arborist designation, we'll have to work through that on a case-by-case basis. Because if it represents a falling hazard, we may be required under this program to take that because it could fall on a new structure that was built.
Okay, my time is up. I'll wait till my next round.
Thank you.